Steady Pasture Grannies and Other Stories. Introduction. Funny thing, the past. By the time it has been filtered through our minds, it can become something very different. We all remember the long hot summers of our school holidays, the agonising anticipation of Christmas, which was of course snow-covered and frost-laced, and the non-stop excitement of our British seaside vacation. What we tend not to remember are the endless days stuck inside, bored rigid, while the rain hammered against the window pane, damp, disappointing Christmases punctuated by arguments and snoring, and being paddle-dashed by the sand as a cruel wind turned your coastal retreat into an Arctic wasteland. You can even find yourself appearing in someone else's past without ever having been anywhere near it. For example, many years ago my wife and I went to her school reunion. The number of people who greeted me warmly and swore that they remembered me became quite embarrassing, particularly as it was pretty unlikely, as my wife went to a grammar school in Saltley, Birmingham, and I attended a secondary modern in Burn-upon-Trent. Mind you, it was as nothing compared with the embarrassment of all of us being gathered together in the school hall to sing the school song, which nobody had heard of before, and which seemed to feature lines about going for a tramp in the woods, which seemed to me a little rough on the vagrant concerned. The collection of articles that follow are not solely about the past, although a good number are reflections on days gone by in Burn-upon-Trent, and some of these have appeared in various versions in the Burton Civic Society newsletter and the Derby Telegraph. I hope that these will be accessible to everyone, not just Burtonians, as I think that many of the features of growing up as I did, allegedly, in the 1950s and 1960s will be pretty common regardless of where you were situated geographically. In addition to these articles, there are also some short works of fiction and various other loosely related musings. If you're wondering about the title of the collection, it is explained in the chapter of the same name. Just remember, if you only enjoy these pieces half as much as I have writing them, then I've enjoyed them twice as much as you. So on that comforting thought,